से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में।
चले
चले पाँव
taking everyone's love remembrances. When I went to offer bhog to Baba, on day of Sadguru Baba, there is always a lot of pull to go to Baba. So then Baba was sharing very loveful drishti with all of us, then each one of us. Then I said, Baba, I brought bhog. Baba, with lot of love, accepted bhog. And Baba said that Baba was observing that in month of January, everyone was making good efforts and had the aim to be aware to create a good balance of self-efforts and also service. So Baba wants to congratulate all the children. But then I said, Baba, this is the month of February and we celebrate your and our birthday. So Baba was smiling and Baba said, how do you celebrate your birthday? So I said, Baba, you asking me or all Baba's children? I said, in general, what you all do. So I said, Baba, some cut cake and some have offering of bhog. Everyone has different. So Baba was smiling. So Baba said, but then how will you offer? How will you celebrate my birthday? So I looked at Baba. I said, oh, generally, we also do bhog. We do public program. We try to go to temples, give Baba's message. So Baba said that actually the best way or loveful way to celebrate my birthday is to give my introduction. Baba says, as many souls get introduced, that means you are creating heirs. When you create heirs, those who want to claim their right, there are many, many will come who will just want to claim inheritance. They won't go because they come in the end, it's last time. So they would want to make fast efforts. So Baba said that second gift I can gift or way to celebrate is be a good example for others. Because always remember that whatever we do, whatever way our thinking, speaking, and actions are, others will follow. But you have to keep reminding them that follow Father. Because we all are effort makers, but follow Father. And today then Baba was then saying that generally you say up and down, right? Or down and up. So where do you stay more, up or down? So I said, depends on everyone. So Baba said, generally it should be up and down, right? You stay up above. Stay above and come and play your part. So Baba says, when you are above, then what kind of thoughts will come in your mind? But when you are down, Baba said, actually it should be same. It's not that your intellect and mind get very busy, very occupied. No. Do whatever you have to do, but let yoga of intellect be still above with Baba. And after that, today, Baba was saying generally, when you see a drama and suddenly scene doesn't change. So what you will think, oh, if there is any problem, why it's not moving? So same is real drama. Keep moving, different scenes, different situations. You have to be detached observer and also let it go. Because the scene which has passed. Not to think of that, not to talk about it because it's gone. And very interesting, Brahma Baba said, no, like we say, chalo, jane do. We use these words, chalo, jane do. That means let's move forward and let go. So Baba said this will be very important for consistent stage, for a stage of perfection. Otherwise, if you think, if you speak about same situation which has already gone, how will you move forward then? Those who have to move forward, they have to let go. Whatever scenes of drama, play of different actors. So Baba was like having a chit chat, and then Baba, I said, Baba, many have sent remembrances, and Baba said, yes, Baba, do receive them. And then Baba, I just took drishti from Baba, brought every love remembrances for each one of you. Om Shanti.
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला.
अर्थ है सहयोग देना. क्योंकि आजकल ब्राह्मण आत्माएं भी सुनने के बजाय प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण देखने चाहते. किसी को भी शिक्षा देते हो शक्ति धारण करने की व गुण धारण करने की. कोई दिल में सोचते, कोई कहते, ऐसी धारणा मूर्त कौन बनी है. देखने चाहती है लेकिन सुनने नहीं चाहती. ऐसे एक दो में कहते हो ना कौन बना है, सबको देख लिया है. कहती हो ऐसे. जब कोई बात आती है तो कहती है कोई नहीं बना, सब चलता है. लेकिन ये बोल अलग पीलेपन के बोल.
Om Shanti. I am a loving and detached soul. Practice of yoga. I, the soul, a master bestower of happiness, am a child of the bestower of happiness. I am full with all powers. No waves of any type of sorrow can come to me. I stay beyond the influence of sorrow and am an embodiment of happiness. I am loved by God. Become merged in the ocean of happiness. Thoughts. How can I always remain happy in every situation? Promise of determined thought. Imbibe tolerance. Put full stop to waste and keep guard on devilish sanskars. For the Pandavas, it is said that they never fluctuated from the promise they made. The promise that all of you have made will bring about revelation. So all of you make 3 promises. First, to imbibe the power of tolerance. Second, to put a full stop to all wastage. Third, to keep guard on your devilish sanskars. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 2. Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. So today's topic is imbibe tolerance, put full stop to waste, and keep guard on devilish sanskars. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Happy Sadguruvar to everyone. Baba gives us very loving signals. First, he appreciates what we had been doing. And I think everyone, up to whatever extent they could do, everyone made good efforts for month of January. And there is a lot of enthusiasm now for this month to reveal Baba through our stage of perfection. Because, of course, we can give introduction through words, but the way you do it from your stage, so through thoughts, words, and actions, be a good example. That also, and people look at it and they feel that who is teaching them, what are their teachings, they want to know more and more. So how we will do it, we have to look into that. But when there is a pure thought, then many opportunities will come where we will be able to reveal Baba. But today's point of self-respect is that I have to be detached and lovely. Since listening to Baba's Avyak Murli, that has really remained with me. If you are detached from the waves of sorrow, you will be loved by Baba. And I can relate to it because Brahma Baba, once in a while, like you're a little tired, you want to go to bed early. So I remember that day I just went in the room. It was 9 o'clock. And Baba called for me. And then Baba said, Baba, I was in the room because at that time, when a group used to go, it is still now in India, then those who go, they will give airfare or tickets, whatever it is, for the guides also, because they feel that they are going for us. But then Baba also expected that we have to serve them. So a kind of IP couple had gone, and this mother was carrying a jug and was going for water, a little bigger. And so Baba thought, where am I? Why am not helping? So when I came, Baba said, are you okay? I said, I am okay. Because generally in those days, whatever is the time, like you go in the room, like not like you just go anytime. So Baba feel that there must be something, either energy is heavy or something. And I still remember that Baba always thought that we should be good example for everything. Because Baba said, okay, if you do it, then others will look at it. They will also do. But what Baba thought, maybe, it's lack of happiness sometimes or lack of enthusiasm. And that's why you could just kind of go in a corner and put yourself in the room. But I said, no, Baba, I am fine. I just, after class, I was free. So I thought, let me go. But what I'm saying, Baba wanted all of us to be very enthusiastic, very cheerful, very much available, participate in everything. That means everything is going on well inside. But if you just say, okay, I'm going in my room, today I want to be alone. Today I don't want to, it was not like that in Yagya. Everyone was perfect, accurate, and because we have to also see our karmas, no? We are taking sustenance from God. So we have to be good example and reveal Baba. So this point of detached from the waves of sorrow is very, very important. And we have to practice now that we don't allow any kind of sorrow to influence us and always remain happy, enthusiastic, and any minute, any opportunity for service could come. And then Baba said, those are loved by Baba. Baba, you said, Parmatam Dulare. So if we are detached, so when it's the Soman or self-respect, what is the self-respect that I have to be detached and lovely? So detached is not just from here, but detached from any kind of influence of this physical world, and sorrow is the one. It's very, very beautiful. And now we had been thinking about determined thought. I like the 3 points which Baba first day gave. How can you have determined thought? So Baba said there are 3 things. Knowing yourself, and then Baba said, second important thing is transformation of the self, and third is transformation of the self, and third Baba said is, anyone remembers? To have self-respect, right? So I had been thinking about it because determined thought can't be forceful, right? Or you cannot be just very hard on yourself or stubborn. It has to come very naturally. So then I had been reflecting on all 3 aspects. One is knowing yourself. What is my part? What is my responsibility? So understanding of one's own role and the part will naturally brings determination in you. You don't have to force it. And then the thought is for transformation, because I have to change. Anything happen, just have realization that maybe there is some benefit in that. And that benefit could be, you have to go little higher. Like yesterday's Avyak Murli, whole thing was not to get into little things, small things. And of course, one of the main determination all the time is, as also for today, to put full stop. Yes, tolerance is important, but then from tolerance, also create determination for what transformation you need to bring in yourself. At least I always see some of the benefit, which is very, very important. Yesterday we were talking about the truth, right? Sat, Sat, God is truth. So being in the true identity as a soul, living the life of truth. Because in the world today, falsehood so natural, making excuses, changing facts, whatever way, but very simple, honest, be truthful. But then they say God is Chit, Sat Chit. And Chit really here is total awakened stage. Because that is why we say for Shiva, Sada Jagti Jyot, one who is ever ignited. Our degrees of light, they go up to 16 degrees and then gradually in golden age when we come and then start reducing. It's only one soul, Supreme Soul, Shiva Baba, is above the cycle of birth and death. So he is consistent, he is Sadashiv, fully awakened. Or they call it whole, awareness. That means full awareness. Our awareness is increasing. No, every day Baba said, Simirti, awareness, awareness. And when there is total awareness, you become free from all attachments. And if there is no attachment, there won't be sorrow. Somewhere deeply within something, uh, whether it's from the self, in relationships, our surroundings, somewhere there is still subtle attachment in some way or other. And because of the subtle attachment, there is sorrow. Otherwise, there won't be sorrow. I remember one time there was a couple. So this mother went to Didi one morning and said, Didi, my husband always, he doesn't talk nicely, he's like this. Didi said, you are feeling all this because of attachment. She just worked on that. And after that, she won't mind anything. Plus, he also stopped saying things. So how subtly we have to be very, very detached. And then, of course, we will be lovely. Detached doesn't mean that you will be more lovely, right? If you are lovely, that means you are detached. What is the proof of detachment? That you are lovely. Because you let go of everything, just have soul consciousness, love with everyone. So very, very interesting homework for tomorrow. Have tolerance and use full stop, but also be detached and lovely. So I'm sure we will enjoy that homework tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Imbibe tolerance, put full stop to waste, and keep guard on devilish sanskars. For the Pandavas, it is said that they never fluctuated from the promise they made. The promise that all of you have made will bring about revelation. So all of you make 3 promises. First, to imbibe the power of tolerance. Second, to put a full stop to all wastage. Third, to keep guard on your devilish sanskars. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avekti Parivar. So now let's do our Avekti journey and we'll read Baba's Murlis. So today is day 2, Avek Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. This Murli is continuation from 21st January 1969. Baba renounced the body, but not his hand and his company. Class will continue as it has been up to now. What will be spoken? The body of Brahma had been fixed, and so the Murlis that were spoken through that body will always be the Murlis. The little service that takes place through the trance messengers cannot be called Murlis. That does not have the magic of the Murlis. There is magic in the Murli of Bap Dada. So you have to revise all the Murlis that have already been spoken. Post will continue to be sent to the main centers from Abu as always. Do you remember the Murli that was spoken a year ago? You probably do not even remember the Murli you read yesterday. Some points are such that even though you read them many times, they don't stay in the intellect. This is why the connection through Murlis and letters will remain as it was. You will come to Madhuban to be refreshed as you have been. Now the question arises, what will you do? Who will you come to meet? How will you be refreshed? You must have a close connection with the lucky stars, those who are the main instruments, and bring the results of your center, any problems, whatever progress there has been, to those instruments in Madhuban, and also bring to Madhuban the new flowers that have blossomed in the garden, in order to give them the vision of the gathering. Together with this, Bab Dada will serve fully through the trance messenger who is fixed. Are there any more questions? You must be thinking that people will say that your Brahma has gone away in less than 100 years. This is a very easy question. It's not difficult. His age was nearly 100. The fact that 100 years have been mentioned is not wrong. If there are any left, he will complete them in the angelic form. The part of establishment through Brahma is for 100 years. Those 100 years have to be completed. But until then, after the part of physical Brahma, the part of the Brahmins has now to continue. Why did Brahma create Brahmins? Will Brahma not see his own creation in the future? Will he not give you the crown of responsibility at the confluence age? Otherwise, how will you become the deities of the golden age? All the responsibility here lays the foundation for there. This is why give the reply to whoever asks you, children, questions that establishment through Brahma has to continue. The time of the end of the children's study has come very close. This signal has been given to you in each Murli since Mama left. Is one given the date or moment of a paper beforehand? If you were told about this beforehand, would that be called a paper? A paper is that which takes place suddenly. What did Baba see in the result? No one passed fully. There was a little weakness seen in each one. Even then, it's very good, because this is still the time for efforts. According to that, the result can only be said to be good. But both Bap and Dada were pleased about one thing. What was that? Children gave the proof of both a gathering and of love. Brahma was seeing from the subtle region how everyone was when they came, the intoxication with which they came, and in what stage they were meeting. Both Bap and Dada together were seeing this result. So each one should see the self and remove the weaknesses from within the self. And all of you know who is the instrument for all of you from today. Didi is the main one already, and Kumarika is her helper. All the administration will be carried on from the headquarters as it has been. Both of them will continue to look after all of you. If there is a need, they will continue to tour your centers. But what is the paper now? That paper came suddenly, but now you're being told about the paper that is yet to come. Now come into relationships with unity, whilst being introverted and stable in the Avyakt stage. Bab Dada will see the result of the paper he's telling you about. Everyone must have heard and must also remember the teachings given at the end through the body of Brahma. So today, you have come into this gathering to give something and to take something. So, are those who have come to take ready to give something? Those of you who have the thought in your heart that you don't know what is going to happen, that nothing serious will happen, raise your hands. If all of you are content, then those who take something will also be content in giving. Today, you have to give the donation of 2 things in the midst of this gathering. What are those 2 things? One main thing is that from today, you must not see, hear, or keep within your heart the defects of others. If your attention is drawn to something about any sister or brother, you can ask the ones who are the instruments to give them a signal. Secondly, in order to shake your faith, some people will say things and raise the sound that now they will see how this institution carries on. However, those people do not know that your support is imperishable. And when anyone tries to shake you, you must also pay attention to this. There is the praise of a kalpa ago, of your being unshakable, like Angad. They were unable to move even his foot. To be continued. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Wonderful, right? So tomorrow is Friday and our schedule will continue from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. and then evening session from 6 o'clock. Meditation will start, followed by Hindi series, commentary by Didi, English series, and a Vyakti journey, Malay revision. So that's our schedule for tomorrow. And now let's do our awake signal meditation. And then we'll take Drishti from Didi and remember Baba.
Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, Become an instrument to reveal God. Imbibe tolerance. Put full stop to waste and keep guard on devilish sanskars. For the Pandavas, it is said that they never fluctuated from the promise they made. The promise that all of you have made will bring about revelation. So, all of you make 3 promises. First, to imbibe the power of tolerance. Second, to put a full stop to all wastage. And third, to keep guard on your devilish sanskars.
दृढ़ संकल्प की प्रतिज्ञा। अपने संपूर्ण रूप से परमात्म प्रत्यक्षता के निमित्त बनना। सहनशीलता की धारणा। व्यर्थ पर फुल स्टॉप और आसुरी संस्कारों पर पहरा। पांडवों के लिए प्रसिद्ध है कि वह कभी भी प्रतिज्ञा से हिले नहीं थे। आप सबकी प्रतिज्ञा ही प्रत्यक्षता को लाएंगी। तो सभी को 3 प्रतिज्ञाएं करनी हैं। पहला, सहनशीलता का बल अपने में धारण करेंगे। दूसरा, व्यर्थ पर फुल स्टॉप लगाएंगे। और तीसरा, आसुरी संस्कारों पर पहरा देंगे। ओम शांति।
देना सच्चा कर्म है, धारणा ही धर्म है। सुख देना सच्चा कर्म है, नम्रता ही श्रेष्ठता, नम्रता ही महानता, जीवन का यही मर्म है। धारणा ही धर्म है, धारणा ही धर्म है। घन घोर अंधेरे में भी दिया तूफान से डरता नहीं। घन घोर अंधेरे में भी दिया तूफान से डरता नहीं। सद्ज्ञान हो मानव में तो गम की परवाह करता नहीं। धैर्य में सफलता, धैर्य में सफलता, यही तो सत धर्म है। धारणा ही धर्म है, धारणा ही धर्म है। जो लहराती हैं, लहराती हुई थकती नहीं। लहरें जो लहराती हैं, लहराती हुई थकती नहीं। प्रभु की राही आत्मा राहों में कभी भी रुकती नहीं। प्रभु साथ है तो, प्रभु साथ है तो जीत का फिर न भरम है। धारणा ही धर्म है, धारणा ही धर्म है। सुख देना सच्चा कर्म है, नम्रता ही श्रेष्ठता, नम्रता ही महानता, जीवन का यही मर्म है। धारणा ही धर्म है, धारणा ही धर्म है, धारणा ही धर्म है, धारणा ही धर्म है।
Om Shanti, everyone. Good night. Om Shanti.
Recording stopped.
Didi,
Om
good
Shanti Didi. Thank
night.
you.
Om
Good
Shanti. Thank you,
night.
Baba.
Thank
Thank you,
you. Good
Mohini.
night. Om
Thank you,
Shanti.
Parivar. Good night. Om Shanti.
Bhakti.
Thank you.
Shanti
Bye.
Avyakti
Bye.
Shanti Sister
Baba,
Bhumi.
namaste.
Good
Shanti
night.
Thank you.
Shanti Abhyakti Parivar.
Shukriya.
Yeah,
Om
bye.
Shanti, Baba. Shukriya,
Om
Baba.
Santa. Shukriya Baba. Shukriya Awek Team. Shukriya.
Have a good night.
Shukriya Baba.
Shanti.